Hey, welcome back here into the Bird's Eye View pregame show. Scotty Gange alongside Firebird Jacob Hurtubise. I know you used to be a Harwich Mariner. I'll ask you just shortly and sweetly, does that change the way you approach the game today?
No, I'm super excited for the game today.
Good.
A lot of those guys I grew pretty close with the 2 weeks that I was there, so I'm super excited to see them again and compete against them. Hopefully get a dub tonight.
It's a different sense of competition. I know it's kind of like when you play your college teammate in a game, but these guys were all your teammates just a few short weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Super excited to play these guys. I'm looking forward to seeing how they do against me and how I do against them. So. Really
I know the Firebirds are excited to have you in Orleans now. How's your time with Orleans been?
It's been awesome. They've welcomed me with open arms, which is what I really needed. I wasn't getting a whole lot of playing time over at Harwich just because of numbers. They had 7 outfielders, so I was playing like every other game, and now I'm being able to contribute a lot more over here. So I'm super excited to just be in the lineup and kind of helping the team win a little bit.
So the cool thing with you, I think that's the story for Jacob Hurtubise in the summer, is the fact that you were a Harwich Mariner, and now here you are thriving as an Orleans Firebird. But I want to talk about the fall, the winter, the spring, the story of you, because you're not only a student athlete, you are a student cadet athlete, if that's right, out of Army West Point.
Yeah, Army. The life is tough out there. Day in and day out, we're kind of continually grinding.
Yeah.
So being able to come out here in the Cape and kind of just enjoy summer of baseball, meeting new people, that it's been an awesome experience so
I was
far.
going to say, how is that? You know, instead of being 5 to 6, 6 to 7, something different every single day for every hour of the day, you just get to relax, play baseball, and hang out in the Cape.
Yeah, I kind of get to choose what I do in my
That's
morning.
a first for you.
Yeah, in my morning. So it's really awesome getting to wake up when I want. That's been really awesome.
What time are you sleeping until now?
I'm kind of
7?
I'm kind of an early bird, so
Yeah.
8:30. So I'm not the normal college student I'd say who goes at or wakes up at like 10:30.
I would think you've almost been bred for that now, and just your years at
Yeah,
Army, waking
yeah.
up at 5 and working from 5:30 to 6:30 or anything like that.
Yeah, it's definitely been a nice transition, and it'll be a rough transition when I have to go back to school in August.
So how is that for you? I watched your day in the life video, like I just told you, and you said, I wake up at 5:55, I've got cleaning in the morning, platoon cleaning, and then you've got formation, and then class, and then breakfast, and then another class, and then lunch, and then dean's hour, and then class, and I'm running out of breath just talking about it. And then you play baseball for like 4 hours at the end of the day. How is that for you?
Like I said earlier, it's a grind every
Yeah.
single day. You kind of fall into a rhythm though, which is really nice, and it's kind of something that I enjoy having. That kind of everyday cycle that we go through. We wake up, we go to breakfast, we do this. It kind of drags on. It makes the day super long, but it's very rewarding, and I've seen dividends of that just in my life.
What especially in terms of that, specifically dividends?
I would say just like a lot of patience, being able to do things diligently, just daily tasks, talking to people. The Army is known to be a people business, so just all the interactions that I've been able to have with different officers, different peers. So I think that's just going to help me thrive later in the future.
You talk about later in the future, but I'm wondering in the past, were you a kid that grew up and always wanted to be at Army West Point and always had that dream and inspiration, or was it something that kind of came your senior year of high school?
Yeah, it kind of came my senior year of high school. I actually didn't even know what Army West Point was until I started getting recruited for baseball there. So kind of a crazy story. Growing up, nobody in my family in the military, and then here I am at Army West Point going into my senior year.
That's amazing. You're first
Almost
generation.
done. First generation, almost done.
Well, congratulations to you. I'm wondering, once you're done with school and baseball here too, you're without a doubt one of the best players in the country if you're here on the Cape. How do you balance that, a future in baseball and also in the Army?
Yeah, it's definitely a very difficult process to have to go through, a lot of difficult decisions that have to be made. I'm not going to dive too deep into it because I don't even know myself what's going to happen with the military, with baseball. So I'm just going to go out, play my hardest every single day, and hope it all pays off in the future.
I saw there was once where it was a kid from Navy. He said that he had 2 plan A's. He has an inspirational, amazing career headed in the Navy, and then also one in baseball. Knowing that in your heart, how does that make you feel?
It's tough because baseball, like growing up, like I said, baseball is the dream.
Yeah.
And then Army, like being able to serve the country is something that's kind of grown fond on me. Being able to have that selfless service, that passion to just serve others. So either way I go, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great opportunity. So I'm really looking forward to the future.
I couldn't let you go. My grandpa would never forgive me if I didn't give a proper salute to you. You got to tell me the exact way to do it.
So the thumb is on the index finger.
Okay.
And then it just goes straight up to the bill of the hat.
Well, I'm not wearing a hat.
So then it's your eyebrow.
To my eyebrow, just like this.
And cant it inwards a little bit.
Like that?
The other way.
Like this.
Yep.
Jacob Hurtubise, thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate you, and thank
course.
you in the future for serving our country already now and then in the future as well.
Of course.
Yeah,
My
thanks for the
pleasure.
time.